got a bit of energy today.
Welcome
Sexy,
to
seductive.
another minisode. You probably can't see my eyes, but it's because my hair betrayed me. Well, I betrayed myself. What?
Do you know what? I love you, yeah, but because I saw it's not done because the natural is coming out the sides.
It's coming out the sides, isn't it? If you see the state that's under it,
These earrings are gorgeous. Are they Zara?
No, they're River Island, actually.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
I went inside there today. I was like, you know what? Maybe you lot do deserve to stick around for a bit. The whole outfit's River Island. I was quite shocked.
Is it?
I was like, right, there's actually, you have to look very hard. Very long and hard.
Everything suits you.
Thank you. But you will find something. They do have really nice waistcoats.
Okay.
They have really nice waistcoats for summer. And I will be going back to purchase some. Because they're actually really nice. But you just got to, it's like, out of the 100 that they have in the store, 4 of the pieces eat.
Do you know what with River Island, yeah? It's never met me. It's never touched me.
Really?
Because when everyone was going there, I was too broke to go there.
You should have sold donuts at school.
I was selling donuts in school to get stupid boys' tracksuits.
Well, there you go. So, sorry, but yeah. No, I used to love River Island and then they just fell off, but they seem to be fighting to stay relevant. So I thought,
who are they for now? What's their demographic? Because they were for us when we were 17.
There was no one in that store. As in, the store was so empty, I had to wait 5 minutes for someone to realize that someone actually wants to pay for something at the till.
Oh, they're just not used to it.
I was the only person there.
God, retail's hard now, isn't it?
It's hard, man. It's hard. But yeah, hi guys. Welcome to another minisode. If you're not familiar with what the minisode entails, it's when we go into the Reddit gist. So we read out a dilemma and basically try and give some advice. It probably will go off on a tangent. Probably will talk about bum at some point.
And our long breast. I'm
our
really
long breasts.
Wearing a strapless today and I've just been pulling them up in front of camera. So
no, that's really brave of me. To be honest, you know what? I think it's
do you ever wear
a political statement. Excuse me.
What?
Do I wear strapless? With what bra will hold up my titties with no strap? Them strapless bras we fight for it. It will be down my stomach. It will be a corset. It will be a corset by the end of the night.
Because I have to keep on doing
it. The breast just dragging along the dance floor and the bra is now a corset. The bra is now a corset. No matter how, even when the strap bras with the rubber bits inside that.
Yeah. That's what I've got supposedly. But it's
it will be there. It'll be a corset. It's because you're holding my stomach. My boobs are still there fighting for their lives, going into my armpits. They're shy, trying to hide. Like, oh my God, we're outside. I'm like, no, there was a bra.
No, excuse me.
But oh my God, don't want to be perceived. But the bra has decided to turn into a corset. So now it looks like I'm making a fashion statement, but really it's because the bra won't stay up. The boobs are long but heavy.
That's the thing.
Like, at least be long and light. But you're long and heavy.
And also, if you were heavy but plump everywhere, I could deal with that.
But you're just there's nothing on the top. Nothing. It's just collarbone.
It's just flat
and then titty.
Flat and teardrop.
Titty. It's not even a teardrop. It's just bags of water.
It's just hanging from the
shape, just there.
Oh my God.
But as you can see, we like to talk about long titties and arses quite a lot. But shall we get into this week's dilemma?
Realness. Okay, right. What's happening on Reddit this week? My husband is having a baby with another woman.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Me, a 42-year-old female, and my husband, a 38-year-old male, by the way, okay, have been married for over a decade.
Wait. He was 28.
She was 32. Would I? Would we?
No, I wouldn't. Actually, no. I could. Because if it was the opposite way, I know I wouldn't have fun. You know, old men don't like to hear me laugh. I would.
I don't think I would, you know.
I would, but he would have to tell me his age like after the 3rd date.
What, so now you're locked in?
Nah, like after like you, and then you'd be like, by the way, I'm 2. And then I'll be like, oh, bruh.
What can
Run
I
it.
do now?
Run
What
it.
do I do?
But you know them ones where before you said, like I said in the group chat, you have to say a long explanation before you disclose the age. So I'm like, oh, how old is he? And you'd be like, you know what? So, in life right now, I'm just really trying to try new things. He's 2.
Does he look 37 though?
Yeah, but then that would worry me because why do you look like significantly older than your age?
Yeah, but that means you've gone for someone that looks younger, that looks younger than you.
Yeah, but then 28 and 32 basically look the same age now. They do. Especially men. Like some men, they'll be saying they're 25. I'm like,
yeah, with
you
the
look
beard.
my age. You look my age.
That kind of thing they've got going on. Anyway, before I start. We've been married over a decade. Had a child quite young.
Huh?
What?
How young?
Wait, hold on. Let me go again. Me and my husband have been married for over a decade. Had a child quite young who is away at college now. Oh, so they had no. So I'm guessing they had, before they got married, they had a child.
How old was 20 and 24? Assuming the child is 18. 20 and 20. Okay, you know what? Okay. Whatever makes you happy.
Okay. Had a child quite young who is away at college now. And all in all, had a great marriage. We were each other's first love. See? Yeah. We were each other's first love. And within that, the only person the other had ever slept with. Now.
See.
Now.
That's usually because when you've had katsu curry for so long and you start to crave jollof, that's when it gets a bit long.
And when you taste the jollof,
you're like, rah, actually, this bangs a bit better.
Then you have the pasta.
Then
you have the noodles.
Then you discover curry goat.
Did you get
it gets long.
Okay. Roughly 2 years ago, we mutually decided to open the marriage. All right. Okay, I'm on board. We're open. We're open to new things here.
You've opened up the portal of hell.
Everyone's, a bit free-spirited in this relationship. Free. Okay, cool.
Judging by the title.
We've always been a very vanilla pair. Okay. And it had become less frequent as the years went on. We each had a few dates here and there, nothing serious or ever going very far. Enter Emma.
Hey, who is Emma?
25-year-old
female. Why are they always young? Can't we get a cougar for once? Actually, no, we had the daddy with the wife.
No, remember. Uncle's 38.
Uncle's not 38.
The husband is 38.
Okay. And she's 25.
Emma's 25.
So the cycle continues. They abuse. They abuse.
Oh God, girl. Emma is everything I'm not. I'm very short with a mum bod. Stephanie,
why do they always do this? They start describing themselves as if they're a mushroom, like they're an ogre.
You know what?
My belly hangs down my vagina. And
my bingo wings hit the floor.
Why are you doing that?
Oh my God. Okay, right. Let's get ready for it because me and you. And when I'm reading this next to you, it's because I want to laugh as well. But it's so sad, right? Emma is everything I'm not. I'm very short with a mum bod and an introverted, almost anxious personality. Emma is tall, long-legged.
I'm scared.
Shaped like an hourglass with muscle in all the right spots.
Fair enough, man.
She's the life of the party. Okay, let me read that again because I sound wicked. I know I could in my face.
Because why is she doing that? Don't paint a picture for us because now we're going to be on his side.
Right. Emma is everything I'm not. I'm very short with a mum bod and an introverted, almost anxious personality. Emma is tall, long-legged, shaped like an hourglass with muscle in all the right places. She's the life of the party. My husband began to see Emma about a year ago. I returned home one night and walked in on them in the living room. Neither of us had ever brought anyone else home to this point. I apologized profusely, and I could tell my husband was embarrassed. Emma told me as sweetly as I'd ever been told before, "It's okay, sweetheart. Go sit over there." pointing at the recliner, a mere couple feet from where we were on the couch. And you can leave when we're done.
Hey! That's a ballsy 25-year-old. She said, Auntie, sit over there. I'll let you know when I'm done with your husband. Hey, God. What kind of low self-esteem do you have that you let a woman in your own house tell you to go and sit over there until I'm done with your husband?
What do you do?
You set the house on fire.
No, because that's my first thought.
Ashes. Ashes to ashes. Dust to
Light
dust.
candles everywhere. Since you lot want to play, you want to be hot.
No, I'll leave them. You just smell petrol. You hear the light, I'll go off. We're all going down.
That's how it started. Soon, freaky deaky. Soon, I was watching whenever Emma came over. It grew from there. I needed to make sure the house was in top shape for when she came over. I greeted her at the door to take her boots off. All of this, I didn't mind that much. She would become rough with me if I didn't comply.
What is going on in people's households?
Hold on. This made me uneasy, but it was infrequent enough that I let it slide. My husband never defended me, but also would never participate. He's a simp. Anyway.
Okay.
Last week, I sat down by the two of them, both looking so pleased. My heart sank. He was leaving me, I thought. I was surprised by this. Emma had been around a bit less in the last couple weeks and hadn't been rough with me for the same length of time. The roughness is throwing me off, I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean by rough? Is she like throwing you across the ring? Like, I don't get.
What is the dynamic here?
What is going on? Are you not wrestling?
What they told me instead is something I don't know even right now how to properly handle or make work in my mind.
What is it? What? Just hit me with it. Don't pause. You're scaring me.
Emma's pregnant.
Okay.
Emma is pregnant. My heart stopped. What will people think is all I could imagine. My social circle, our family, they know none of this. I mustered up her, and you're keeping it. That's a you thing.
That's a me. Are you keeping it?
And she laughed. She sat on my husband's lap and said, well, I'm much too busy and young to properly raise a baby. So that's why you and my husband, are going to raise it. I began to cry, my head spinning. I cried that people wouldn't understand me. She told me firmly that it wasn't a choice. So this isn't just playing the sex.
So she's just basically running the whole entire family.
But it's not even like I thought it was like a rough play. You might like it in sex, but this this person's manipulating your home.
She's literally taking over your home and saying, this is you, man. I'm dropping this baby and you're going to raise it. You ain't got a choice.
That was last week. I cried and screamed at my husband and he simply disagrees, says the decision is made. I am a housewife. I have no income. Oh, God.
Oh.
No immediate family anywhere close. I'm lost. No one else knows about this yet. And I'm just deciding what to do. To raise this baby that isn't mine in the years that are supposed to be for me, or run away. Maybe try and convince Emma and my husband this isn't a good idea. Thank you for listening, whoever you are. I don't have anywhere to turn in my real life.
Yes, because where do you even start with explaining this, my sister? You need to stand the hell up.
Stand up. Stand.
Did you see why it's bad? You need to raise arrogant children or this happens.
I have a fear of not having my own income for situations like this. To greet me.
One thing I am grateful for, as much as I hate working, is having enough income to say, I'm out. You man, I'm tapping out. Have fun. She has to leave. You can't stay in that situation.
Go.
Your husband is even backing you.
Go.
He loves her.
Go. Because I can't even fathom what kind of situation everyone has allowed to happen. A 25-year-old babe from nowhere has come into your home, now fucking your husband and telling you, go sit down there, watch us. Then she's even grips in your neck, telling you, take off my shoe in your own home. In your own home, because you're a housewife. And then husband's not backing you, just simping there. She's probably doing the same thing to him. Cool. Then he has sex with her unprotected.
Been having sex with her unprotected.
Now, again, I've always got comments about where everyone has been, because you say when everyone's doing bang, 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 bang with everyone, who and what is using protection? Because I'm not seeing a protection anywhere, and people aren't afraid of diseases. But anywho, diseases or no disease, you now have impregnated this 25-year-old babe. Now this 25-year-old babe is telling you, 42-year-old woman, 38-year-old man, you don't have no choice but to raise this child that I created.
You raise my love child. The bow out that I will do will be one for the books.
It's because at the time, I'm not gonna lie, it was all fun and games. When it was just sex, it was fun and games. There's real life consequences, babe. That is your problem. I'm so sorry.
You gotta leave.
Leave.
So sorry. Leave them to do.
They're not even treating you nice. Leave.
They're mugging you off, and you're mugging yourself off.
You're being manipulated in your own home. Says, I don't like being treated like this. She's being rough with me. How is she being rough with you?
I wouldn't know. Is she wrestling you? I don't understand that. What's she doing now? Like jumping on you from the couch. I feel like she's doing
you know when people
dominatrix.
Yeah, but like demeaning, because I don't even know if she's having sex with the wife.
Yeah, she didn't make it very clear what rough meant. But either way, this woman clearly suffers from very low self-esteem.
And now you're allowing someone to abuse you, whether that be physically or emotionally. Yeah, man.
That is abuse.
Like, girl, you've got to go.
Duck out, man.
You've got to advocate for yourself in some degree.
The fact that your husband's not even advocating for you, please, 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 please.
And he already knows your demeanor. He knows that your character. So you're meeting big girl. And there's people like this that will... sometimes I read books about like how cults start and how manipulators will come into people's home and take over their home.
Why are you reading books about cults?
No, do you know what? Because I read, I'm into like thrillers.
Okay.
And so there'll be books about cults. Because thriller, cult. Do you get what I mean?
Okay.
Cult, like a lot of cult leaders are narcissists. Narcissists do mean things to people. And so it's the story's always like, you know, there was this one person, normally a woman, who is having a midlife crisis or something like that. They're not really confident in themselves. They meet this man or woman, whatever have you, befriend them. At first, they seem really nice, very sweet, And sooner or later, they're telling them rules in their own house. They're telling them what to wear. They're telling them what to eat. They're telling them, now you can't go out. Now you can't make friends. Bada, bada, bada. You end up dying because of these weird rules.
The way you jump to just death.
Because it gets
you went from rules to then you die.
I have this thing about like when people make you compromise so much on yourself, and like my brain does, if you do this, I will die.
I'll actually die.
Do you get what I mean? I'm very extreme.
Don't ever tell me what to do.
Don't tell me, I will die. Because the next thing, you're going to tell me what to eat, what to wear, where I can't go out, what medication to take. Now I'm dead.
It's not even that. I'm too stubborn. You have to kill me because I'm not doing it. And then you'll get frustrated and then I'll die because you killed me. Because I don't know why you're telling me what to do or eat. And because you told me, I'm going to do the total opposite to test and be like, are you really about it? And then I'll find out that you're really about it and then I'm dead.
Yeah, because I have that switch as well. Yeah. Where I'm like, do it then.
Do it. I'm like, don't touch it. Then I'm dead.
Do it. Because at the point, my brain sometimes does this thing like, I can't fear anymore. Like my brain just taps out. Yeah. Like, let it run. Let chaos ensue and I'll deal with it.
Because they're telling me not to eat the potato dopamine, but I'm going to eat it now because you said I shouldn't eat. Because then what's going to happen if I eat it? Now I'm curious.
Right.
And now you need to stick by your words and kill me.
So we need to have it out. I die or what?
I want to know what happens.
But yeah, like this is a very, very sad situation. It's very, very sad for someone to have come into your home and been able to treat you like this and put you in such a situation where your husband's saying the decision's been made, no choice. Who is this babe?
Who is she?
You lot just collected her the other day.
This small babe. Go.
What tie do you actually have to this person? Apart from the fact that he might love her.
Then leave them to it.
Remember, no income, no saving, no
go and sell bangles on Etsy. Do something, shit. Please, go... Your parents alive, go move in with them for a bit. Find your feet.
You don't have family close. Move state, babe.
Start baking
It's-
cookies. Set up TikTok shop. Do
It's not
something.
worth this. Move state. Sometimes
She don't have money. Where's she gonna live?
no,
Under
I
a
mean
bridge?
move state back to your family is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Because see how Babe was able to remember the other week. Babe was traveling, following her man to another state to move.
Hey,
and then
he
he
didn't even
broke
like
her.
her.
And he did like her. He broke up with her after the family holiday.
He didn't even like her.
Girls are moving state to do love. If you can go across state to do love, go back across state to feel loved. Go back to your family home, your sister, your auntie, your something. Your something. Go to a state that's more equipped for single women. I don't know. Just get the hell out of there. Because that raising a child that's not your own, of a person who's tried to manipulate you and mistreat you, that is a recipe for failure.
Yeah, nah, sorry, sis. You've got to go. I don't know what else to tell you. If you stay in this situation, you are even, I'll say, not complicit, but you're essentially enabling the abuse that's being inflicted on you. And it may not seem like it's obvious abuse, but it is.
Yeah,
And
at
you
very
need to
least
leave.
emotional.
Definitely emotional abuse. You need to go. And please work on your self-esteem. I know it's easier said than done, but one thing I notice is when the women are describing the other women that their husband or partner's cheating on them with, they tend to, like, how do I say,
Downplay themselves
or speak negatively about themselves and, like, basically almost like try and justify
the cheating.
Like, I'm sorry, belly and all, there's still a Jamaican man that will absolutely not play about you.
Do you get what I mean?
So please stop speaking about yourself like that. You don't deserve this, even if you're introvert with a mom
belly
bod.
bung.
You gave birth to a child.
15 moles growing from my head, hairy moles, hairs growing from my forehead. Still don't deserve to be treated like that.
Yeah, because you chose me. You met me like this in the 15 months. Even if you didn't, you got your mum bod by giving him a child. You birthed your child. I don't understand this whole thing of describing yourself in this way, almost like you're trying to justify it. There's no way to justify it. You just need to go. You need to leave. This 25-year-old babe sounds like a flipping witch.
100%.
Come in my house and tell me to go sit over there. Sit over what? Me? See, this is why.
And also, the 25-year-old, she hasn't met life yet, so she thinks she can scatter her nonsense everyeverywhere. Meet a real one.
This is why I say only agree to the kinks that you know you can handle. Because you people will be doing whatever and whenever, knowing that it's triggering you. You think I can do an open marriage? Don't even look at my husband. Let alone come and tell me, babe, you're bringing her to the house.
This is
Emma's sitting in my chair.
This is the thing about it, right? Because, like, as I said, me and you have stuff to lose. And we constantly remind ourselves of that to not tap into the tap side. But see if you bring us the right amount of triggering.
I'll just keep quiet and then one day I'll just explode.
I will move like the babes you find in If Bar then Club 19 in Forest Gate.
I want you know.
Go on.
I actually need to admit this. I talk about fighting a lot on this podcast. I talk about crashing out. I actually do none of the above. If I crash out, it's like
on the phone to me.
On the phone to you. I don't. Apart from that, I'm in my house with my cats. I'm not actually doing anything outside. And do you know why?
Go on.
For me, I feel like, and this is probably, it probably isn't the right thing to do, or right way to think. But for me, I'll never give you the power to see me crashing out over you. Even if you try and trigger me and stuff, I'm never going to give you that power. I'm never going to give you that power. That is a very
you thing. Yeah, you are very... Your ego won't allow it.
My ego won't allow it. Like, I don't... Okay, for example, I'm in this situation.
Yeah.
In this woman's situation. As much as I'm like, I'm going to pull petrol and stuff, I'm actually just going to leave. I'm probably not even going to say a word.
Do you know...
I'm going to pack my shit and I'm going to go.
Yeah, I think it will be like my head will be hot.
Yeah.
I would call you. I'd go upstairs. Steph, I'm losing my shit. And then I cry again, like the pussy I am. And then I think I'll just pack my bags and walk out. I have to.
Yeah, I'll call you whilst I'm driving. Like I would have packed
No,
my
you would have
stuff.
packed your stuff and then call me on the drive.
Yeah.
As I will call you before.
Yeah, no, I'll call you as I'm driving. Yeah, this is what's happening. I wouldn't actually crash out.
I do think there's a world in which I would crash out.
Yeah, in an alternative universe, I would crash out. But if I had less of an ego. But realistically, knowing me, I'll pack my I won't even say a word. I'll just gonna be like, okay, go upstairs, pack my shit.
I feel like, because I still don't think I wouldn't, because I can imagine, and it's probably because, sometimes I have that where I get angry and then it just goes.
Mm-hmm.
I think in that moment when I'm not thinking clearly,
mm-hmm.
and we can never, like, me and you, I don't know if you see it when it's happening.
But then even when we're not thinking clearly, we still move with sense. Like, we're not actually the babes that will, like, smash up your car and, like, spray paint or, like...
No, but that's like... One, it's ratchet and we don't want to do that. But also, we don't want to get arrested.
That's the thing. Jail doesn't suit me. Unless it has an M&S food.
There's
like,
no money.
kiosk
Yeah, I was going to say.
Then maybe I might spend a little night. But, like, jail doesn't suit us. We wouldn't crash out. In fact, I think it scares men more when you don't crash out. I think it scares them more.
I'm just trying to think, have I ever crashed out to a man? And I don't think I actually have. Do you remember me crashing out to a man? I crash out like I have arguments.
You have an argument, you never crashed out. I can't even think of a situation where I, like, crashed out. And I've had plenty of reasons to crash out, but I never crashed out, like, publicly.
I think, because I think by the point that we like somebody and we're about to crash out, we're like, you can have them.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, the first thing that came to mind is hot girl in a fight with a man.
I'm not.
It's like, there's all these men to be fighting. But if it's the love of your life.
Yeah, even then, I'm not crashing out. Because I know it will pain you more if I don't crash out.
That's very calculated, though.
Because now you're questioning if I ever loved you. And that's going to rattle you even more. Because the thing is, once I'm at that point where I could crash out, I go cold.
Do you know what? I stand corrected. Because we know there's been people that I've really, really liked. And girls have come up to me and I'm like, I have not crashed out. You know what?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
same. Have it. I'm not crashing out.
Yeah.
I'm not crashing out because if I crash out, that means I'm adding more value to you. Like, oh, you're actually worth fighting for. You're not. I'm the prize. You lost me. It's fine. You know me. I see everything as an inconvenience. So if you go,
it's true.
It's one less inconvenience.
It's true. And being single is also great. It's also fantastic.
Compared to this situation, definitely. I'm never going to fight to stay in a situation like this. Why would I even want you after you've done this?
And also that
sit with your decision.
You have no ability to protect me.
Yeah,
you have
so
no
why
want.
am I here?
Not even ability. You have no want.
You have no want. So why am I here? Like, why would I fight for you? You sit in your decision. You got her pregnant. You're saying they're keeping it. All right, cool. Stay there.
It's true, actually. Nothing. Your marriage is not a safe space.
But stay there, though. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I've already changed my number. The sim has been... I swallowed the sim.
He too's having midlife crisis over there. That's a midlife crisis if I've ever seen him. But you know what? As I said, sometimes, especially as we get older, we grow away from people. Do you get what I mean? It's
especially if that's the only person you've been with. It was your first love.
42 and you've only had sex with this one man, babe. If you go and taste a curry goat.
I have a controversial thought about first loves.
What?
I just don't think
it's worth it.
I don't think you should marry them. I think if you are going to marry your first love,
try in between. Yeah.
And then if it's like, oh no, like there's no one else, like I love you, this is it, then commit to it. But I just don't believe in the first love thing. Like, oh yeah, we were together we've been together since we were like 15, 16, and now we're in our 30s and like
divorce pending.
I don't believe in it. I don't trust 16-year-old Stephanie to make the right decision.
You know what?
About who to spend the rest of their lives with. I just don't trust her.
Bet.
Because 16-year-old... Actually, you know what? I'll give myself credit. I wasn't that dumb.
I was dumb as fuck. I was dumb as hell.
I weren't that dumb.
So I agree with you.
I had a bit of sense.
I didn't.
I had a bit of sense. And also 16-year-old Steph was very much in denial.
About what?
About actually even liking or loving anyone. It wasn't an emotion I was willing to accept wholeheartedly.
I mean, you just about accept it now.
Yeah, so 16-year-old Steph was fighting that bitch. Fighting that bitch.
I've loved so much.
You love?
Love so
I think
much.
witnessing you love put me off love.
I get it.
It's just like, this seems inconvenient and painful.
It's
so I'd rather just deny myself that kind of emotion.
It's so traumatizing.
Don't get me wrong, I still got flogs like hell, but at least I left with my ego. I left with my pride.
I'm just dragging behind me.
Oh, God.
I was dragging on the floor. Anyway, please.
Anyway, girl, please do leave. Don't stay in that situation. You do not deserve that, even with your mum bod and your introverted self. That's no excuse to cheat. Like, it's not even cheating, but it's just taken too far. It's abuse. It's taken too far.
He didn't just cheat.
He
just found someone that's going to abuse you.
And he's just sitting there.
And he's just sitting there, getting his cock sucked. Please.
Please. Be going, my sister. I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, girl.
Please start selling bangles on Etsy. I'll buy one. I like a bangle. Send me a link. I don't know. Just please
go
work on getting your own income and leave. And yeah, it's shit to rebuild your life in your 40s. But in hindsight, you're not that old. You're not old at all. Actually, you still have time. You have your whole life ahead of you.
Girl, if you wanted to, you could remarry in 3 years. If you wanted,
it's fine. Look at the 60-year-olds doing situationship.
You get what I mean?
You're fine.
Girl, you're fine.
You're fine.
Young babe.
You're young. Go live your life. You've raised your child. They're in college now.
And your child don't even want you to go through that.
Exactly.
God forbid.
How do you even explain that to them?
God forbid.
Please.
When babe comes home from college and just sees
a newborn baby with a placenta perm. And Emma is just there flogging you. You're there crawling on the floor, serving her taste.
Mum is ginger. The baby's blonde as hell.
The baby's blonde as hair with blue eyes. Please. Be going. Save yourself the disgrace. Anyway, guys, that brings us to the end of this week's mini-sode. So you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to beg. If you enjoyed this episode and you're watching on YouTube, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you think this lady should do in this situation. What would you do in this situation? Do you believe in crashing out publicly, especially in front of the man that wronged you or woman that wronged you? Let us know your thoughts. If you are watching or listening on Spotify or Apple and you enjoyed this episode, please give us a 5-star rating. It helps us get discovered on the platform so more people can join the gang. You can find us on We Just Got Here Pod on Instagram, We Just Got Here Podcast on TikTok, and WGH Podcast on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Steph Achigbu. Tia, where can I find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Tia Honey Roberts and all other socials at MSTIA Roberts.
And that brings us to the end. Hopefully I won't have a hat on next week. It's on now. I'm sorry. I can't even see my eyes. I don't know if you guys can see my eyes, but just know I am working on it. But anyway, we will see you next week.
See you Thursday as well.
Oh, Thursday. Tune in on Thursday for our full live episode for more banter and gist. We'll see you next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.